And you just hit him with the gas station shit.
I said I got the damage popped up on my screen.
That's a pump, ain't it? Boss gonna say, blow that bitch the fuck up.
that also combine
I'll
art
be
and
right
stuff.
back.
So maybe going to one of those with my partner. Um, yeah. Let's go down over here. All right, let's hear from you. A fun date would be probably like paintballing or something that I can just be active, we can be active. Romantic, I would probably say just a nice dinner, being able to talk, maybe not having our phones, something like that. And then, oh, sorry, while we're here, any questions for him? You said somebody that has multiple kids. How is one somebody with one kid? I do have a child. I am open to that.
Hmm. You in the controller?
Right here.
Yeah, what up?
Why won't this thing? I'm Miss.
You gonna mess with Duty for a minute? Or you on Fortnite?
I'm finna play with AJ for a little bit.
All right, the headset.
We could play, some UFC.
Yeah. I'm trying to.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. Any questions over here? Um, can you answer your
Hold on.
question?
I'm trying to
As
take it
far as
online, but
family dynamics, or
you
sure,
gotta
yeah.
learn the
Well, I have a
physical
strong family
keys.
dynamic.
I'm
Both
trying
of
to
my
pull off
parents
the
are still
submission.
together. They're actually having their 50th wedding anniversary this year. So, I've had a great example of, structure and what it is to build and grow together. So, thankful to them for that. So, it just
It's
makes
just me
me,
and you.
want that the same for myself. Um, as far as a fun romantic date, I'm a spontaneous guy. So, I'm open to everything. First date, I'm more of a traditional guy. Let's have dinner. Maybe do a speakeasy lounge, something like that. If we're together, hey, we can just hop on the jet plane. I'm saying jet or plane, but we can take a flight for the weekend, or hey, we can get in the car and drive somewhere. So, like I said, I love to travel. So it's just spontaneous, and whatever you and I enjoy together, we're gonna do it. Okay, all right, well, thank you. Let's head on back. So we are down to our final two. It is time to pop a balloon. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop that one balloon. No more questions. Do you got one, Bruin? No, where do you live? Oh, where do you live? Dallas. Okay, you're in Dallas. Where do you live? New York. Yeah. Where do you live? Georgia. Georgia, okay. All right. Okay. It is time to pop now. So I assume this in the best yet long distance. That's not. They sure don't.
What?
Wait, hold on.
Okay,
Game
so
ain't even started yet.
here, why did you have your balloon unpop? Got your girlfriend saying just kind of hearing about kind of popping some for everybody. So maybe they'll give it a fair shot. And why did you end up popping her balloon? I mean, ultimately, it is ultimately it is the one kid. Let's come up to the front. I'm gonna clear that. All right, guys. Any final questions for the two of you before we determine if we have a match? So it's really important to me that my partner is someone who is dependable. It's not afraid of commitment. I love that you said that one of your kind of models for a relationship is your parents because they've been together for so long. Um, in your life, maybe even in work, like what are some instances like where you're dependent
Mm-hmm.
on or like yeah, where you're dependent on or like have a little more responsibility, like uh, an example of that right now, in my current job, I had a few people who left or, left the company. So right now, it is really on my shoulders to carry my team and lead my team. So right now, they're depending on me to lead and,
What?
rebuild the department. So at this time right now, I would say my career is where I'm doing that, but also with my family, niece and nephew, brothers. You know, I'm the youngest of 2 siblings, and ironically, I think everyone looks to me for a lot of things. So, you know, I'm always there for them. I have a big family, and you know, we're just a close-knit family who sticks beside each other. So we're just always there for each other. You know, how I was raised.
His partner right here, come shoot him, AJ.
I am good.
Okay,
No,
okay.
I mean, we didn't talk about it, but I am really
You don't have any kids.
no.
I have no gun.
Okay. Let me ask my final question then, y'all. Is it a yes for you for him? It's a yes for me.
I'm good,
Yes
I'm
for you
in
for
here.
her.
So yes for me.
We got a match! I'll take the mic. Go ahead and get your girl. Make some noise for them, ladies! Thank you everyone for tuning in to this episode of Hollywood or Find Love. If you'd like to be featured in any of our upcoming episodes, make sure you click on that link in the description box below and fill out a form to be considered. Also, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll catch you all next time.
Just crease them boys up. Hmm? You trying to be funny?
Co-pilot, make a quiz for my astronomy notes.
You got it. What type of galaxy is Andromeda?
Spiral.
What does a Today on Karamo, her fiance says he wasn't cheating.
What man is gonna be in another room for that time?
But where was he on the night of Alicia's birthday?
At 12 o'clock, you were not in that room!
I'm ready to unlock the clothes.
Yeah.
Don't miss the surprising answer. Why is Manny's drinking so out of control? Held a baseball bat to your head and threatened you?
Yes.
And will you ever be able to confront the truth?
It's not your business, it's not your business, and I'm done with it. Hit me up when you want to drink.
Hit me up where you want to drink is crazy.
Hey friends, so listen, the 20s
I think somebody over here.
and finding yourself. But how do you know when you've taken the fun too far? I guess Shelby says she
Right here, right here.
Manny is 22 years old, and Shelby says it's time for him to grow up. Shelby believes Manny has a drinking problem, and she is not the only one. Manny's roommate Brandy is also concerned with his relationship. Everyone be welcome to the show. Hi Shelby. How you doing? Have a hug? Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
So Shelby, please tell me, what do you need my help with today?
He has a really bad drinking problem, and he doesn't seem to see
Wait.
it. I feel like I'm the only person who cares. And everyone else around him, I really need your help.
Okay, a drinking problem, that's a strong accusation. My producer told me something happened at your house.
I'm looking at dog loot.
Okay, so
See
Randy
what he
called me,
had.
he's blacked out drunk.
Yeah, much of not,
He doesn't want to
damn.
go, so I let him at home, and when he woke up, he accused me of drinking his fifth.
I know where you at,
So
boy.
I proceeded to go out to my garage, grab a gas can, came back into my kitchen, and poured it all over.
Hold on, you got the gas can?
Yeah, full of gas, and poured it
I
all
don't want to receive extra gold bars.
So what happened next when that went down?
So he went back out to my garage, grabbed a baseball bat, and then started beating my car and busted out all around it. I did not call the police. I don't want to ruin his life.
Here, Sub-Zero hands.
Okay.
But I decided I didn't want to. I didn't want to ruin his life. But now I'm thinking back on it as I should have. Maybe he would have learned a lesson.
Well, yeah. I'm gonna be real. If anybody says put gas in your house, please call the police first. Okay, I'm gonna be real with you right now. Hey, that's a consent for everybody. Somebody pour gasoline at your house. Hey, 911. Sorry, there's an issue. So has Miami ever apologized for this?
He has not apologized for
Never
it.
once.
Never
Sorry,
once. We actually stopped talking for a few months, and then we started talking again, but he still never apologized.
And are you two still friends?
We are still friends.
You're the audience. They said why?
I just can't. He's a good friend of mine. He's been a good friend of mine for many years. I can't see him still with it. He doesn't
Get
care
your own
about
car.
having a job. Doesn't care about having a roof over his head. He doesn't care about any of that.
And have you spoken to them?
I have.
Okay, what has happened?
I try to tell him that if he doesn't stop, I'm not going to be around. He seems to not really care that much about it. He cares about all his other friends who just love getting drunk, and it's sad. I don't want
Come on.
good friends that get thrown away over alcohol.
Yeah. Can you please describe to me how much or how often you drink?
Like 2 fifths a day.
2 fifths a
Maybe
day.
more. Maybe more.
What time is that? So what are you hoping for space?
I'm really hoping he decides this time to get sober.
Yeah. And you have to try to come past for your report?
And he maybe lasted 3 days, and it's sad. I don't want to hit home one day he's not here because he just wants to keep drinking. I don't want his next drink to be his last drink.
Mm-hmm.
Well, everyone, I want to be Danny and hear his thoughts on this entire situation. So everyone, please welcome Danny to the show. Hi, Danny.
Hi. But I want to clear a few things up because you said it was a whole gas can, but it was a gas can like this big, and it wasn't full. It was like that much.
No, it was a full gas can.
It was, well, from what I remember, it was a gas can like this, halfway full.
How do you
And you
remember if it was blacked out?
from what I remember, even if I was blacked out, it wasn't all the way full.
Manny.
Okay, get in your car then.
You said I did 2 things today, and I did like 3.
Manny. You are not up
Y'all
here.
got P-Top?
You know, I feel like you're wanting to hear your side of the
Yeah,
story. You
yeah.
can't be like, well, girl, I
What's the mania tonight?
You know that doesn't make any sense.
That should turn that on.
Okay, well, let's start over. So I see you're not debating that you try to set the house before yesterday. You're not debating that you do say you drink yesterday. Okay, so I appreciate your honesty. I really do. Because that lets me know that you're in a space where you want to like...
Well, he got broke.
But
Come on.
Laker game is 7:30 too.
I know, my sling acting stupid.
What? That's gonna be on ESPN, I think. I might be on Channel 12 though. You got Channel 12? ABC?
Mm-mm.
What?
I'm 23 years old, that's not what people do like
But he did this to his friend.
Grab the gas can, I put it on the floor, and I was in my house on fire.
And his roommate says he did this. He held a baseball bat to your head and threatened you.
Yes.
Is there any way to make Manny realize he has a real problem?
This is not normal for 23-year-olds.
On the next
Oh, you got the
call,
bat?
she never knew who her father was. Are these two women sisters? I cannot wait to prove everybody wrong. A 48-year-old DNA mystery solved. Plus, her man had a serious gambling addiction. You are not winning tonight. And just that. I'm gonna take it out. When was the last time you gambled? On the next call. Something happened at your house last year.
So my friend Manny he was blacked out drunk. So he proceeded to go into my garage, grabbed a gas can, came back into my kitchen and poured it all over. Grabbed a baseball bat and started beating my car and busted out all my windows.
I don't think I have a problem at all. I'm just having fun, I'm living my life.
You're gonna not wake up one day.
I bet I have fun the night before.
Take it back. What happened at Shelby's house?
Okay, well, it all started because I was at my house drinking with my roommates and stuff, and then it got too much. Altercations started happening, so I went to Shelby's house because she was helping me out. I had Hennessy and I was still drinking it, but I had drank before. So when we got there, she wasn't drinking with me, and I drank, and I just fell asleep. So I thought I had half a fifth left, but I guess I didn't. So I woke up, and I thought I said a fifth, so I thought she drank it, and I told her, like, you have to buy me a fifth to drink my bottle when I'm sleeping, and she said, let me know. So I was still drunk, and I went outside, grabbed a gas can, and I started going. I was like, how so tired? Like, you drink my fifth, and I thought she was high, but
Boy, move.
I don't know.
So I told him,
Oh, I need to go to the G station. Mm-hmm.
You don't care for alcohol or floors, puke on the floors.
is this being consistent at every time you come through?
I don't like personal. I really don't.
God damn.
I mean, I'm 23 years old. I'm not what people do in their 20s. They drink, they party. I graduated high school. I
They
paid
don't
my
do it
bills.
like how you do it every day, all day. That's all you care about is alcohol.
I don't drink right when I wake up. I wait until like 4 o'clock. Like,
Yeah,
I'll
you
wait.
wake
I'll
up
take
at
my
4
vitamins.
o'clock. That's when you wake up.
I'll take my vitamins and I'll drink.
Right.
You take your vitamins.
Yeah.
Why would you specifically you stay taking?
So I stay healthy.
Okay. Do you think you have a drinking problem?
No.
You don't think you have a drinking problem?
No.
Okay. What do you think a drinking problem looks like?
When you're old, 30, you have nothing for yourself, your job.
So you equate drinking problem with your age?
Yeah.
Okay. And so because you're young.
Like if I was older, like 30,
You don't have a drinking problem?
yeah, this is what normal 20-year-olds do.
No, this is not what
You would,
20-year-old.
when you were 23, you drank.
What do you do?
Not as much as you
I killed this partner.
I mean, right now I don't work, but I mean, I'm still waiting on like 20 W-2s from last year.
So right now you're not working. When was the last time you worked?
Like last month, but it's not hard for me to get a job, and I'll always get a
You
job.
don't always keep a job. You just
I don't keep the job, but I'll get a job.
Because you don't
I'll
get
pay
up
my
because
bills.
you get drunk the
I'll
night
get enough to pay my
before.
bills. I'll go to work drunk.
20 W-2.
Yeah, you should.
Keep the job.
But I could get a job.
Okay.
That's not the point. You need to keep the job. You need to stop
My bills are
drinking.
paid.
It
My bills
doesn't
are
matter.
paid.
Doesn't
I
matter.
could buy my
Did you
bills.
use your last job to go to drinking?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
What happened?
Well, I worked at a strip club, so obviously, like, if I want to drink in the dressing room, I've got to drink in the dressing room.
Well,
It's a strip club. My boss was never there. I drink with the dancer. And then one day they pissed me off, so I called them the clothes, and they fired me, and I'm managing that strip club.
Okay, so do your parents think you have a problem?
They don't really think I have a problem, but they'll always tell me, like, don't drink, or if you're drinking, stay at home, and then I'll just come back, like, turn up or die, like, I don't care, I'm gonna drink.
And I'm watching a lot of your body language. I'm also writing down some of the things you say. And I want to get the audience's comment, but before I do, there's one more person that I want to give some insight into this, and it is Manny, your roommate, Brandy, who's going to be joining us virtually. Brandy, is she there? Hey, Brandy, how are you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. So I want to ask you, does Manny drink every day?
It is to the point where I question when he's not drinking. So
he over there.
whether it's morning day drinking or up all hours of the night, it's
I mean, you drink like everybody. You wake up
Yeah,
and drink with me.
that's like so I am getting affected by it, and it's starting to affect my life.
I mean, he purifies you.
I keep my life together, but I can see where it's starting to affect mine. But the difference between you and I is I can still hold a job, and I can still go to school, and I can still get up regardless of my
I mean, obviously, I'm just like that. She's older than me. She's older than me.
Brandy, you told my producer that Manny was drinking. Tell me more about that.
It usually
Don't pick up the. You gotta stop picking up that stuff. That be telling people where you at.
lead to usually verbal aggression.
Verbal aggression.
I'll have people over, or my sister will have people over, and he'll start insulting them, being mean for no reason, and then it'll get to like if you try to argue back with him, then it'll get to him like threatening with baseball bats, or
And I will.
like saying he's gonna beat
Got a
people
different baseball
up, and
bat
stuff
for
like
every
that.
day.
So scorpion hands.
He's not telling us. That's why he drinks all the time.
Why? is Manny's drinking so out of control?
You need to see somebody because basically you're angry.
And will
All right, come on, we gotta get to the car.
the truth?
It's not your business, it's not your business, and I'm done with this. Hit me up when you want to drink.
So you play drinking problem with your
You ain't got no more health?
This is like normal 20-year-olds.
No.
and your roommate.
You ain't using naked baby?
Does Manny drink every day?
It is to the point where I can not drink.
Find something down here.
It's all fun, but then it'll lead to usually verbal aggression. Then it'll get to him like threatening with baseball bats.
There you go.
Like saying he's gonna beat
Got a different baseball bat for every game.
Let's be clear. Has Manny, your roommate, held a baseball bat to your head and threatened you?
Yes.
Yes, he has.
One time.
And how did
And I
that make you feel
didn't
when that
use
happened?
it.
Probably would have hit her if she didn't do it.
She drank.
Shelby, do you drink with him as well?
They both drink with me.
I don't got a new sniper.
They both drink with me, so I don't even know.
Well, listen, this is a sticky situation where I'm trying to piece together a lot of what's happening here. But I want to take this to the
Somebody over here.
the audience has said.
Oh, that's why niggas be getting down so fast with this gun.
My thoughts on it is it gotta be
Oh.
something
Deeper how?
it's like something you need to see somebody because basically you're angry.
I'm not
And
angry. I
yes,
am fun.
very.
I am
And these
fun
are
every
some
day.
good friends because baby, you couldn't do that to me.
Why not?
They're real good
Well, you see, people are supporting you too. Do you think that he is angry, that there's anger issues as well that are in
There's something deep.
Pay attention to the game and not my player.
He's not telling us. That's why he drinks all the time. There's something there.
Shelby, what do you think it is?
Got 5 people
I
left.
don't know. I honestly don't.
Yeah, he definitely.
4 people.
No,
No, you
there's something
definitely
else.
need to get
Not,
emotional.
there's no
with your
normal
friends that
person
care about
in
you
this world that
and
just sits
express
there and
themselves.
No, I don't want it.
Everyone my age.
No, they
Do you have
don't.
anybody
Yeah,
in here that's this age?
Lay this way.
Okay, you're
Manny, you need to get emotional with your friends that actually care about you.
So he
And let
says
us know
that
what's
he's
going
around
on.
your age, and he says,
And I bet
do
he'd
you
be
drink
drinking
like
head
this?
dog too.
Not at all. Okay, what do you think about when he says everyone that's in their 20s drinks like this?
I mean, I understand trying to have fun. I'm not
Yeah, I
gonna
do
judge-
have fun.
I'm
I'm
not
not
gonna
trying.
judge you for that, but you just gotta really take your time, man, because at a certain time, your body's gonna shut down. And
My
you don't
body's
wanna
doing fine. I take my vitamins.
Vitamins is not gonna be enough for your liver. Definitely not gonna
You right there.
You really gotta slow it down.
Manny's been in the hospital for his liver already.
You've been in the
He
hospital?
just had kidney stones and had surgery from alcohol.
Okay, and that bitch has got removed
When did you have surgery?
a couple months ago.
Okay. Brandy said something that I thought was very interesting. She said that you don't open up emotionally to your friends. Do you open up and talk to them about what you're feeling?
No.
Why?
Why would I?
Because they're your friends?
I mean, there's nothing to really talk about.
Okay.
Well, I'm better that I tell you and I talk to you about it.
When we hang out, we drink and talk about how we're gonna have fun, then we don't have fun. Why would we drink and get sad? It's weird.
Would you be sad if you lost these friends?
Probably.
Probably, or yes or no?
I don't know.
You don't know. Why don't you make me decent?
Like right now, the way they're acting,
Do you have a lot of people in your life that you think that left you because of this behavior?
Come on.
Probably, but I mean,
Probably. Probably the answer for that.
No, he has some of his other friends have come to me and expressed that they're worried about him. So
okay, that's not
you're
your
able to do the right thing.
That's not your business.
That's not your business.
That's not your business. That's not your business. That's your business. My business. I drink, I turn up, I'm like that. You guys can talk. Hit me up when you want to drink.
This is actually.
They right here. You right here.
I see a very sweet person that's hurting. Like I see pain. That's all I see. Someone who's in pain. And he doesn't want to talk about it. I don't know what the pain is, but I actually don't see a mean person. I see someone who's in pain and who's
Good hit.
reacting to that pain.
Come on, come on, come on.
I will say this to
One more person left. He over here.
you both have to recognize that you all are enablers. You're enabling him by saying, let's go have fun. Randy, I think that like, part of, I think you need a little bit of, you have to be very honest with
human. You're not.
Yeah, I chopped him down.
And I think that you're not. Well, seriously, because I don't want to. I'm not gonna dig into your life, but I will say that part of like you two have connected because part of his behavior is like we both want to do this. I'll go talk to Manny for a little backstage because I need him to come back and let me talk there. Is there any way to make Manny realize he has a real problem? You've been brought here for a reason.